Hello, I'm Tom Lodziak. In this video, I'm going to give you a simple tip to help you move quicker. Quick feet in table tennis can be a real advantage. If you move quicker, you get into position quicker. If you get into position quicker, you've got a better chance of playing a better quality shot. So, quick feet, really important. Let's look at how we do it. Let's start with the stance. Now, I see many players, including myself, I'm very guilty of this, that when they're playing table tennis, they stand too upright. Okay, standing tall. Now when you're upright like this, what happens? The weight goes to your heels. So you're standing and the weight is on your heels. Now you can still move when your weight is on your heels, but somehow this movement, it just feels slow and clumsy. And I know that when I'm playing and I get too upright, actually instead of moving well, I'm probably more likely to end up reaching for a ball rather than moving to the ball. Instead, we want to get the weight onto the front of our feet. To do this, we want to get ourselves into a good table tennis stance. So, get your feet at least shoulder width apart, but they're probably going to need to be wider if you're taller. Okay? You're going to bend your knees slightly, keep them nice and flexible. Then, let's move sideways on for this. We're going to lean forward. Now, some coaches have told me to suck my tummy in. Other coaches have told me to stick my bum out, but one way or another, you're basically getting your weight forward. Now when your weight is forward like this, you'll begin to feel that the weight is coming towards the front of your feet, and your heels are just slightly starting to come off the ground. Now from this position, it actually feels much easier to make quick, short, dynamic movements from side to side. You feel much faster, much better balanced when you have this stance. You can try this out yourself, okay? Experiment number one, okay? You're going to stand upright, weight on your heels, and then just move from side to side. You can still move, but it feels slow and a little bit clumsy. Experiment number two, get into your table tennis stance. Okay, bend those knees, lean forwards, get the weight on the front of your feet, and then move from side to side again. Okay, please try that out yourself. See if you can tell a difference. I know I certainly can. It feels so much easier to move quickly when I get into a proper table tennis stance. We're going to see some footage now of my teammate Daniel. It's probably best that he demonstrates rather than me because he's got a much better table tennis stance. What I want you to look out when you're watching this is notice Daniel's stance, notice how low he gets, notice how he leans forward, notice how his heels are slightly off the ground, meaning that his weight is on the front of his feet. Now at first it can definitely feel a bit more tiring playing table tennis when you're in this stance. And from my experience, older players tend to find it harder to get as low as the younger players. But anything that you can do, even if you're just getting your weight forwards a little bit, is going to help you get the weight onto the front of your feet. And I think the more you play table tennis in this stance or this stance, the more your body gets used to it. and it does become easier to do. And I think there's just big benefits for trying to get the weight on your front of your feet, because if you can get the weight on your front of your feet, you can move quicker. If you move quicker, you get to the ball quicker. If you get to the ball quicker, you're in a better position. You can just hit better quality shots. So definitely worth giving this a try. Thank you very much for watching.